All right, guys, what is going on? What is goody? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Wall Street Wednesday, where the markets are hot, and I'm fucking hot too, dude. Oh my God, the AC is out, baby. The AC is out. It's 91 outside. Golly, bro. 93 outside. Oh my shit, dude. I'm in here getting cooked, chat. Not in the markets, but in real life, I'm getting cooked. This is not good, man. So I don't think we're gonna be here a full hour, dude. I don't know if I can do it, man. I don't know if I can do it, chat. We'll see what we do. We'll see where we get, man. But like, fuck, dude. AC got liquidated. Did I? Oh no, I didn't release my short. Fuck. Okay. I will do that after the stream is over. I was waiting for it to upload. I shared the markups already, and I recorded this already too. Okay. And that's why this shit looks different. Because on the phone, this is weird. Because this is more so supposed to be a lot bigger than that. That's supposed to be that. And then this is too small too. But anyway, what you'll see in that recording is me shorting right there. I think the stop was like right here. We trade lower. I mentioned the gap before we get there. It trades into that. We sell off. I actually marked up this up candle here, which we didn't get to, but I said we would trade lower if we get that. And then we sank down here. And then I kind of, said, drop a like on it. Because that was some good shit. I mean, it was 8 minutes of straight carnage from the gap. But again, I put the risk reward tool up here as if I shorted that down to here. So, which is pretty cool. I mean, because I was at a hotel, so I wasn't in front of the charts. I wanted to stay there as long as possible because there's no AC here. So, I woke up and then I was like, hey, like, what are the indices doing? And then I saw good old equal lows, man, on Dow. And I was like, that's it right there, baby. I was like, that's it right there. We're going there. I was like, we are going right there without a shadow of a doubt. Look how equal that is, baby. Look how equal that is. Identical. Like twins, but actually the same. So pretty good. And again, I'll post that once the stream is over. I'll post it to my Instagram as well. You guys will be able to see it. So drop a like if that's something you guys want to see. It's only 40 seconds long, but it's pretty cool. So, right now, why would I short up here? Because you gotta look with your eyes, chat. You gotta look with your eyes. We had some highs up here too. Yesterday during London, there's a high at 405. And then yesterday in the PM session, we made a high, but we didn't make a higher high. Those are identical. So what does the market do? Trades from what to what? Liquidity to liquidity. See how fucking easy that is? Do you see how easy that is, chat? Man, this is so hard. It's so difficult. It's not fucking difficult, bro. The difficult part is not being a dumbass in between the good setups. That's the hard part, right? The hard part is not wanting to put the farm on a trade, knowing like, yeah, this is high probability, but you got to stick to your risk parameters. And the hard part, again, is the patience or the impatience, right? So that's what that looks like. Anyway, can you guys drop a 1 in the chat just to make sure we get a sound check and a video check? The internet was going in and out yesterday, and I don't know if we're having any issues here or not. So drop a 1 if you guys can see everything and if you can hear everything. And then after that, we got massive moves. So then we ended up running for previous day's high. I think that's what that is. And then came all the way down to make a new low very quickly. Came up here, consolidated. These highs are very clean. And then ES, same thing. Low resistant highs here, equal highs here. Market ran for that. You know what's funny is ES created lots of equal lows and equal highs today. That's not a surprise though, right? These lows here during London, or pre-market / London, whatever. That was same thing with Dow. We went higher first and then ripped for the lows. Traded up, and then when we came down at 10, we don't take these lows here. We came back a little bit. This is like a really large mitigation here, right? High, low, higher high that obviously grabs stops. We traded below that here, and then so that makes this a mitigation. But I'll be I'll be the first one to tell you I wouldn't have taken that. Something like this wide of a stop, such large of a range for these lows, I wouldn't have done it. I would have waited. I would have went down to a smaller time frame and done something with that. But yeah, so lots of lows, lots of highs being swept. So I want to, let me just check Forex Factory real quick, because I'm pretty sure we have FOMC meeting minutes in about 45 minutes. And that's the only red folder news for today. Right? So Wednesday, August 21st, that's today. 1 o'clock is in about 45 minutes. FOMC meeting minutes. So going into something like that, okay? On a day, I want to make this a point for those of you that are taking notes. I want to make this a point, and then I'll do the intro. I just got right into it today. On a day like FOMC, I would either take the entire day off or trade the AM session and be out before FOMC. Like with what I did with Dow, for example. I didn't trade Dow, I just recorded it. Or I'll take a trade after meeting minutes, but I usually don't do the third option. So majority of the time, I'm either going to not trade the whole day, or if I do trade, it's going to be just the AM session. Does that make sense? So that's going to be important later on. Whenever you come across FOMC day and you're not sure what to do, I just gave you what I do. AM session's cool, but holding a trade through meeting minutes, I won't do it. If we don't really get a lot of volatility or any liquidity or anything, then I won't do anything with that either. So anyway, I say all that to say, on an intraday basis, what targets do we have now that have not already been met? Lows swept, this high was swept, and then these lows in combination with these lows here, that's also been swept. Internal range liquidity, right? These highs here and equal highs within the range of the day, that's been taken too. So, you know, what's the market going to do? I don't know. We've already done a lot. Same with Dow. Except maybe the highs here haven't been taken. Okay. 49.89, I guess. And then We do have yesterday's low as potential low resistant lows. That hasn't been tagged into. These low resistant highs were already tagged into. So the only, I guess, open liquidity for Nasdaq is probably lower. So I guess, but that's not enough for me to do anything with that. Okay. Let me see. Let's go to the triple Qs for a minute as well. There was a couple of gaps we've been looking for. This higher one's still open. I do think we're going to trade into that. That probably won't be today. But look how many updates we've had the last couple weeks. You know, it's only a matter of time before the market takes a pullback. I don't know when it's going to do it. But we can only go up for so long. Okay? So let me do the intro now because I keep forgetting about it. What's good? Natasha, Ibranith, Smiley, Naruto, AC, Bell, Amin, Toby, 2020, Willow, Edgar J, Nina, Hermita, Felix, Slim, Hadar, Alexandra, Naruto, Pop, Flacco, Alex C, Ja. I think that's how you say that, if I'm not mistaken. Carlos, Big James, Jordan D. Just ate lunch, checking in. Dude, it's so hot. I don't even want to eat. I had the breakfast at the hotel, which was okay. But I'm not even hungry, dude. It's so hot. I'm like, I'll take an ice cream, you know. Other than that, I don't want shit. Unless it's a bowl of mac and cheese, I'll always take that. But anything else, ugh, it's too hot for that shit. What's good, Marvelous? Yeah, Felix, I would not be too confident in longs just yet. I would rather see a retracement. Now, the longer term, I'm usually not that great at, unless you catch like some shit from down here. Yeah, that's easy to hold, right? But from here, like what I would rather see, and we probably won't get this, but like I'd rather see us trade lower back into like this gap, or like maybe even this inverse over here, and then casually go higher through the end of the year. You know, through all the elections and all that bullshit, which is more shenanigans is on the way. Okay, so don't think for a minute that the shenanigans are over. We're just getting started. Your AC's at 70, dude. I put the AC on it in the 60s. It was like 68, bro. I was damn near frozen, but it was cool. What's good, Ann? So that's my thought process when it comes to the indices for triple Qs. SPY, it's hard to say. SPY is actually closer to all-time highs. That would be great if we could get that. And again, I'm not saying for today. We could. I don't know. But that would be in alignment with triple Qs going for this gap up here. I don't think that's going to remain left open, at least for now. But we'll know more when time goes on. And then Dow's pretty close to all-time highs too. So I'm not terribly excited, you know, to say, oh, the markets are going to crash. Not yet, at least. I've predicted crash before us, but this doesn't look like it. So normally you would see something very different. You know, you'd see like all-time highs, for example, like say all-time highs on triple Qs, maybe all-time highs on SPY, and then like a lower Dow. Then it's like, oh shit, something big is coming. And then that's in my book, if you guys didn't know. It was years ago. It was like 2020 or 2021. we had called the crash in the stock market. And so seeing that, this doesn't look like that. So, because if I were to do that again, if I were to come out and say, yeah, I think stocks are going to crash again, I'd probably be making phone calls. Like if I was serious, because I would tell my friends who, like, you know, not to talk shit, but like they don't know shit, you know, like they don't know the stock market. They don't know how to predict the stock market. They're in it for the long run. But I can just be like, hey, look, you know, you may want to consider switching your 401k to bonds, right? To avoid a market crash. Not financial advice, right? So you never really know. But I'm not making phone calls right now, so I'm just chilling. So Flacco's AC is at 60. Dude, you're a fucking menace. 60? It's cold, bro. Dollar index. Let's go to the daily real quick. Yesterday, I mentioned that the dollar we continued to see the weakness, right? Which we've been watching since back in early August because of that imbalance here that was never traded through halfway, right? Easy signature of a weak market. And it's damn near in a free fall, right? So currencies are mooning, metals are mooning, except for silver. But you know, gold's at all-time highs. So the dollar's been getting absolutely destroyed. And I don't really see why we would have made a low yesterday. I don't see why we would make one today. So it's hard to say. This morning, let me see. So 9 is here, right? And all we did was come up for these highs, gave that back. This up candle was traded into a little bit, or for a little bit, excuse me, and then we just continued to sell off. So I don't want to make a prediction today for meeting minutes. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Yesterday, we had a little bit of a better idea. Matter of fact, what I really should do is rename yesterday's stream. And hopefully you watched the market review, and all of you didn't, because I can see the views on the videos, and I can tell not all of you have watched it. This I know you don't read either. By the way, yeah, I'm talking about shit. But what I would want to point out to you about yesterday was a very good lesson, especially for more advanced traders who can actually understand what it is that I went through yesterday. Meaning, what happened in the beginning? In the beginning, I said, hey, look, you know, I'm not entirely confident. I've been looking at things. They haven't really responded the way that I wanted to. You know, something's just off. You know, I'm not entirely all that confident. But then what happened a little bit later? Well, we do have an upside objective for ES. There was two of them. And then NQ, there was two of them, right? And not even 30 minutes went by after the session and all four got fucking banged. All four smacked, right? That was pretty fucking cool in my opinion. But let me ask you this, and you can type this into the chat. Did you have fun with that yesterday? Right? Seeing what analysis looks like. That was yesterday, right? Or am I tripping? I'm not tripping, right? Yeah. That was in here. That was in here. And do you remember... Thank you, Carlos. And it's soaking with sweat right now, by the way. Do you remember going through a more thorough analysis? Do you remember that? Yes or no, chat? Yes or no, chat? Do you remember going through the analysis? Remember I pushed the chart over here and we looked at it. I said, you know, who's in open profit? It's shorts. Where are the stops? Up here. They're going to drag them lower. They're going to drag them here, and they're going to drag them here. Right? And so that's why we picked both of those as upside targets. I said, that's the first one, 60 or 622.5. I'd be done with that if it was me. Easiest target. And then this would have been like extra. I mentioned the 30s yesterday because we had an imbalance here that was never traded into, right? You better remember that shit. You better remember, chat. Don't be forgetting. Remember this? Remember I pointed out that lack of wick right there? That was at 29. So that's why I said we could get into the 30s. And we fucking ran there, dude. We like, you know, I don't watch the Olympics or no shit, but like, bro, that was like some Olympic level running to the targets yesterday. Look at that. Look at that shit. Look at that move. That's damn near all up candles, my boy. Look at that. That's disgusting. Right? Remember I pointed out this mitigation right here? It's kind of a shitty one. I mean, yeah, I said that too, but low, high, lower, low. I was like, yeah, it's kind of shitty, but if we're going to expand, we should go higher. And we just rocketed up there, bro. So that's why I think I say all that, not to like brag or anything, maybe just a little bit, but I say all that to say, I think that could be a stream worth rewatching, right? Because we're watching price in real time. It's not bar replay. It's not, you know, hindsight. Like, look at what happened. Like, no. We watch these candles print. We watch these print. We watch these print. And then we started to take off a little bit. And then I, you know, cut the stream right a couple minutes after one. And then even on when I play the outro music, we got the first alert. And then I cut the stream. And then a few minutes later, I went to that. And then a few minutes later, Nasdaq caught up. Like, I don't know. That's the kind of stuff that's worth rewatching, you know? Because, I mean, bro, what's better than that, you know? What is better than that? So that's why I might go back and rename it. So anyway, it's been about half an hour. I'll take a couple of questions if you guys have any, but that's really all that I have today. That's really all that I got. If the AC was on, I could probably do a lot more, but I can literally feel myself sitting in sweat right now. And I got the computer and I got the lights on. It's gross. Yeah, well, I might, I don't know, go somewhere. Might grab a beer or something. I'm not going to the beach, bro. The Galveston beach is ass water, dude. Horrible. I do have a fan that doesn't do shit. Cold plunge? Actually, that sounds a lot better. I might do a cold plunge. Nah, Carlos, I don't have a pool either. Nope. No. No, but I'm actually, dude, I got a bunch of content coming for you guys, just so you know. I was gonna keep that a secret, but I can't. I got so many ideas coming, it's disgusting. So, like videos, not live streams. Do you guys want more content? Let me ask you that. Do you guys drop a 2 if you want more content? Stuff like risk management, psychology, you know, shit like that. If you want like more ideas, like more real shit, drop a 2. Ice bucket challenge on stream. That's not a bad idea. Alejandro lost 9K in payouts about 2 weeks ago, floating about 6K in profit on 250Ks. MFFU, my funded Forex something. How do you lose 9K in payouts? How does that? Can you explain that? How does that work? Or you mean like you had open profit and you lost the open profit? AC, I thought about making a boot camp for beginners, but I neglected to do that for a long time. So I might. It's not what I like to do. I like the advanced shit. I like people watching my stuff and going, oh my God, I gotta watch this video a second time because I miss fucking half this shit. That's what I like. You know? I like taking the most amount of information and just shoving it. You know, that's what I like doing. You know, I don't want to talk about what is an imbalance for like 45 minutes. What the fuck? I'd rather be like, this is an imbalance. This is an inverted imbalance. This is a imbalance inside of a mitigation. Like, how do you know which imbalance and this, that, and the third, and how the halfway point, you know, or a failure to get to halfway point is weakness or strength and da 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 da. Like, there's so much that goes into it. I like doing that shit. And so to come back and say, this is the open, high, low, close. This is where we opened. This is where we closed. This is the high. This is the low. You know, it makes me want to fucking just jump off a cliff. You know, like, I don't like that kind of stuff. So I usually stay away from the beginner stuff. And I was one of the most, if not the most advanced FX educators in the IM Academy. But, you know, it's just a rumor, you know, it's just, we'll see. We don't know, but it's a possibility. Earl says, I've been on the stream a few times and I want to learn your trading technique / strategy. Where's the best place to start? Which videos of yours should I start at? Earl, that is a great question. I'm glad you brought that up. Because, you know, we got almost 70 people on here. I'm sure some of you guys are new. I've left the chat open the last couple of weeks. Usually the chat access is for members only, but I've been feeling pretty generous. I like being generous. We won't get into that discussion today, but generosity is a wonderful thing. And I recommend it for everybody. If you go to the playlist on my channel, okay, there are multiple playlists. There's a Stoic philosophy playlist, which is pretty cool. There's a discussions playlist. It's a little old, but it's pretty cool. There's a personal development playlist. It's all free, by the way. There's a personal development playlist. There is a members only videos, obviously for paid members. If I were to start somebody fresh, brand new to this channel, I'd probably go with the Smart Money Sniper course. Where's my live stream at? I'd probably go with the Smart Money Sniper course. let me see, 25 videos, last updated a couple weeks ago. And that should tie you up for a few days, possibly. And again, it's free. And I will even copy and paste it. So, yeah, I definitely pride myself on having more free shit than I do paid shit. You know? It's kind of like a big fuck you to the industries, right? The MLM industries, or, you know, people who overcharge for mentorship. I take better trades than you and charge a lot less and have more free shit, you know? Fuck you guys. Respectfully. So, might not be all that stoic to say shit like that, but that's how I feel, bro. You know? So, fuck them. Anyway. I don't do volume. I don't look at volume. I don't bother with volume at all. So I will not be explaining that. Alejandro went on tilt. Well, look, bro, I've been on tilt before too. You know, I'm not gonna tell you, hey, I never been on tilt, bro. We all been there. You know, doing stupid shit, over leveraging, taking too many trades, whatever. Best thing is to journal it. You know, talk about what happened. Don't try to hide it. You can't hide from yourself, right? You can lie to the world, but you can't lie to yourself. So journal it, talk about it, what you did, you know, why that's not a good thing, and, you know, reflect on it. But don't be too hard on yourself. There was a chapter in 12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson, and he one of the rules is treat yourself like you're somebody responsible for helping. So in that chapter, and he writes a lot, he talks a lot too, but he talks about how you don't want to be, oh shit, what's the word, totalitarian, right? Because that never works out, like the Nazis and the Maoists and whoever else. But it's a little much. But anyway, he's basically saying, like, don't beat yourself up, right? Like, acknowledge your mistakes, acknowledge what you did wrong. You over traded, you over leveraged, you revenge traded, you wanted to get your loss back because, you know, you were in front of the charts, you wanted to do something. You know, you got to acknowledge those things. And then you just got to realize, hey man, this is wrong, you know, and I got to prevent myself from doing that again. So that's what I would do. Probably should have clipped that, but that's okay. Okay, so yeah, Alejandro, it was open profit that you had in the account, and then you screwed up most of it. Well, you wouldn't be the first trader that lost some money, okay? Like, it happens, you know? But sometimes we got to go through things to know what not to do. So every time you take a trade going forward, or every time you start to notice, oh shit, this is me going on tilt, and you'll know it because you'll feel and start doing things exactly the way you did to lose the 8 or 6K, whatever it was. You'll know that because you know how it feels to go on tilt, and you know how bad it feels afterwards, right? The trading day is done and you feel devastated. You're like, oh fuck, dude, I just wrecked all my shit. And you're going to carry that feeling with you next time. So the moment you start to see, like, oh, this is like, if you're trading and you're doing certain things, that's when it comes to you, like almost like PTSD. You're like, oh shit, I know exactly what this is like. I'm about to go on tilt. I need to stop. Or, oh, we're in a certain market condition that I went tilt on, you know, trading near the middle of a range. Okay, I know what that feels like. I definitely don't want to do that again. So let me not take trades. You know, let me cool off a little bit, so to speak. You know, let me not replicate the self-destruction of my previous, previous self. So, and Willow too, sometimes it's not even like a messy week. Sometimes it's just messy performance. And I'm not saying that you're doing this, because I've, I don't know, but I've done this. We like to blame market conditions, or we like to look for anywhere outside of ourselves for the blame. Oh, it was spread. Oh, it's my bitch ass broker. Oh man, it's, the fucking AC is out. I'm hot and I'm mad and I took a trade and fucked it up. It's like, you're 100% responsible for your performance. The market's going to do what the market's going to do. The market has no idea that my AC's out. The market has no idea I'm even here. But we as people, we tend to do that. We tend to, oh, it's the conditions. Oh, it's my account's not big enough, so this trade isn't worth taking, or I didn't make enough profit, or whatever. Like, we always look to do stuff like that, because I can guarantee you, every time somebody on Twitter says that, oh, these are low probability conditions, I go in there and I fucking rape the market. It's low probability conditions, and I make the market my bitch, because that's a value judgment. They think it's low probability conditions. I don't. It's as simple as that. I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for stuff like this. The lows, or low resistant lows. I'm looking for a run there, or if there's there's some equal highs right here. I might look for that. Right? So, do you really need conditions for good trades? No. That's still liquidity. That's liquidity. And if downside liquidity has been taken and it's damn near shown a willingness to go up there, well, then what do you think is going to happen? It's going to retrace. There's a low right there. How far can the market go below a low? An imbalance. Well, there's one right fucking there. Boom. Right? This is a 1 minute chart. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 minutes later, it runs up here. You're telling me you can't take a trade for like 5 minutes? What do the conditions have to do? You know what I mean? Like, we tend to put correlations where things are not correlated. Does it make sense? Because we try to blame everything other than ourselves. And again, well, I'm not saying that you did that. I'm just saying in general, because you've heard me say, oh, I don't like these conditions. I think things look a little bit sloppy. Or like yesterday, for example, when Nasdaq had that weird low, right? Remember this? I was like, yeah, I don't trust that low. I don't trust that low. I was like, I think we still might make a new low of day. But then you also know what I said, which is, one of the most, honestly, like, professional fucking things you can do, is you can admit that you're wrong and then get in sync with price, right? That was manipulation. And then in here, right, I was like, I wouldn't trust that a third time. I said that. It's all in the recording. I can't, go back and change it or fix it or, cut it out or whatever. I can cut stuff out, but I don't. They're all full streams, right? I was like, no, I don't trust that. But then guess what? When we made a new high, it's like, oh shit, well, maybe I'm wrong then. So if I'm wrong in the market going lower, guess where we're going to go? Fucking higher. So now we can get in sync. That's why I pointed out that mitigation. So now we can get in sync with price to go higher. So the conditions, it's just a cop out, bro. It's just a place to put the blame instead of taking responsibility for your fucked up performance. So I didn't think we'd be going down the psychology side today, but here we are. My performance has been really bad recently, and today I had a really bad day and made me realize everything I did wrong. After having a good hour of journaling, this comeback is going to be personal. Locking in again. Very nice. Jonas, I don't know about NQ. I did speak about that earlier. I don't know. It's in the middle of a range. We have a bunch of liquidity that's already been taken. I do not know what this wants to do. If I give you, I think it's going to go lower, it'll probably rally. I mean, seriously, I do not know what this wants to do today. Based on liquidity, it could go lower, but it's meeting minutes. This could do anything. This could fly higher. If anything, it would benefit me, you know, because I still have stocks. So if we fly higher, I'll be okay with that. Sometimes I sit in front of the charts for hours, can't find trades, or I'm too afraid to enter because I will lose. One thing I learned a lot from Mark Douglas, Natasha, you should read Trading in the Zone. And when you have to know, but also realize, which means it has to come to fruition. You have to really understand it and believe it. Okay. Like market manipulation, for example. I didn't believe that the markets were manipulated when I was first told that. And for like months, I was like, there's no way this shit's manipulated. But then I started studying and I began to understand it from a actual like experience, right? And so I started to say, oh yeah, equal highs do get swept. Equal lows do get, you know, traded into. Stop losses really do get hit out. You know, George Angel from 1979, How to Win, oh no, that's Dale Carnegie, Winning in the Commodities Market. It's like page 103 or something. And it says in there, right, from George Angel, who was a floor trader for the S&P, I think in the 90s, or might have been the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Anyway, the point is, he was a floor trader. An actual ES floor trader saying, yes, they manipulate markets, right? I was like, oh shit, that's pretty credible. And then, you know, you have to get more experience under your belt. So Natasha, you have to understand that every trade is unique. You can come in here, take a loss, and then take a win right after. You know, literally the AM session is different from the PM session. PM session's different from London. London's different from AM. Like every trade literally is unique. Just like every year, we're the same person, but we have different years. Your 20s is different from your 30s. You know? And it's one thing to listen to what I'm saying or reading what Mark Douglas says or even like the YouTube clips, right? That are out there. You can hear what I'm saying and go, okay, John, I get that. But what I'm saying is you have to realize it. You have to think about that over and over and over again until you get that, or you get to that point where you look at the charts and now you're not feeling like I'm too scared to enter because I'm going to lose. There's always going to be risk involved every single time. But the more, in my opinion, what helped me the most was understanding market manipulation. And if my stops are going to be where other traders got stopped out, I'm a whole lot less likely to get stopped. So I can feel confident about not losing. I can feel confident about winning when I know my target is equal highs or equal low resistant highs. Again, like we did yesterday with Nasdaq and ES. Where are the trailing stops? Both of these highs. Where did the market go to? Both of those highs. Right? I have the confidence to step out in front of 60, 70 people or, you know, 8,000 on Instagram and say, hey, I think the market's going to do this. Right? That's a very high level of confidence. But that's what it comes from. It's just understanding and experience. You know, Pop, that's actually a really good point. You know, people being open and honest about their trading experience. So, you know, you don't have to be. But yeah, it's good that you guys are being transparent. My drink's not even cold anymore. Because I'm in here, you know, with you guys for free, melting like a snowman. Oh, when you show or explain easy looking trades, I'm super hard on myself. How did I miss that? I beat myself up a lot. Don't do that. Natasha, I've been doing this 10 years. I haven't been trading like this for 10 years. My first couple years, I got fucking wrecked. I got my face ripped off a lot. So, you know, you're looking at somebody who has a lot of cuts, you know? And not just from my exes either, but from trading too. Trust. You just got to have experience. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see if I'm sweating or not. I mean, I don't know what the camera can pick up, but dude, I'm fucking dying. Like, bro, I'm about to call a fucking ambulance in here. About to call that ambulance. Come bring me an ice pack, dude. And an ice bath. That's what I need. Hospital's got them. Throw me in that bitch, bro. Throw me in there, doc. You know? And then leave me alone. Let me bask in the ice water. I've taken good trades this week, but not too long ago, I was not doing well trading. Well, as long as you're improving, then you're in the right direction. Jonas, I'm probably not going to watch FOMC. I mean, you know what? It's only in 6 minutes. I guess we can stay. I'll give it a few minutes, but again, I'm not trading it. I don't recommend trading it. If you want to trade afterwards, like maybe the final hour or 30 minutes after FOMC, be my guest. I'm not staying here for that. I'm not staying here for that, dude. I'm gonna leave because it's fucking hot. What are we talking about, Willow? Where's what? You said there it is. What are you talking about? Nasdaq or Dow? No, that got hit way earlier. Ricky, I don't know if you're on the stream, but I don't know what a cowboy hat emoji means. I don't know what that means, bro. I don't know what that means, dude. We got 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. And then we should see some, we might see some, you know, we might see some fuckery, dude. We might see some mollywop. Oh, the X joke. Yeah, I had to throw one of those in there for all the new people. I'm a scarred man, all right? I'm a scarred man. I got knives in my fucking back. I got plenty of those, you know? And I got my face ripped off so many times, dude. I'm like Frankenstein. But, dude, sometimes that's what it takes to become a knowledgeable person or a wise man. I'm not saying that I'm wise, but I'm saying to become a wise man or a wise woman, yeah, you got to learn a lot and go through a lot. It is what it is. Slim, I don't know what currencies are doing because I don't know what dollar's doing. I have nothing over there to look at. Oh, appreciate that. AC, appreciate that. Jonas took a 5% W on Tuesday, so I logged out and just demoing. Yeah, see, that's good, Jonas. That's good shit. Banking 5% and then walking away. That's perfect. Literally, that's perfect. I mean, me personally, I would have took the Dow short, but I commend that because that is a really good thing to lock in profit and then walk away. That's good. Literally, that is a good thing. Like, that's 10 out of 10 performance. Beautiful shit. Dylan, welcome to the SMS membership. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the winners club, baby. Drop a celebration emoji for Dylan. It's a birthday one. But drop the celebration, drop the birthday emoji for Dylan. Welcome. Make sure to join the Discord. You guys can do that by going to your Discord user settings, going to connections, and then going to YouTube, and then log into YouTube with the account that you signed up with. And then you'll see the Discord to join. And we'll be glad to have you. Sometimes I call trades in there, sometimes I don't. I don't promise that I do. But sometimes I like doing extra shit. Because again, I like being generous. I recommend for people to be generous. And I wouldn't recommend you to do something if I didn't do it myself. So. But yeah, Jonas, I did what you talk about all the time. Yeah. And how does it feel? Locking in 5% and that's it. How does that feel, bro? I bet that feels awesome. All right. 30 seconds and then we might see some mollywop time. He says it's amazing. Well, that's good, Jonas. Now withdraw 25 bucks and hop in the Discord. Get you a little membership, dog. Get you a little membership, dog. All right, 1 o'clock's here. Let me go back. Oh, I fucking took it off already. I'm not going to be watching or listening to him speak. I would rather... Man, I don't know. I'd rather sit in the attic than to do that. So, I won't be sharing it. But, let me see. So, we're getting a little spike. A little spike higher. So remember, days like today, Ricky, what's high a day? Remember, okay, usually days like this, the first move is false. Usually. Okay, usually the first move is false. Let me just check dollar real quick too. Dollar's still ass. No surprise. I'm wondering if we get 160 or like 100.61. I wonder if we're weak enough to stretch for that. That wouldn't be too far-fetched, I don't think. For something like today. So I'll give it like 2 or 3 more minutes and then we'll hop off of here. But because something like today, it's not just going to be volatile for like 5 minutes. It's probably going to be volatile for a while. Should have held my Dow long. Yeah, well. You win some, you lose some, man. Or you miss out some. But I almost never go into FOMC with a trade on. Almost never. Oh, you know what? These lows are different. Dow has a different low. Oh, they kind of snuck that in there. They kind of fucking snuck that in there. That might be low resistant lows if we're gonna shit the bed. But yeah, I don't have anything else for you guys. This is the last thing I'll say. I normally don't ask for a lot. Usually it's a like drop a like on the stream or something like that, which is easy. The only other thing I would ask, okay, because here's how it is. All right, a YouTube channel, okay, it doesn't grow from just one person. I can only do so much. How YouTube channels grow, and obviously like businesses, entrepreneurs, all other shit, the most powerful method of marketing, okay, is word of mouth. It's the best marketing there is. And I have a #1 book on Amazon. It's been like 4 years, but I'm an Amazon bestseller, so I can say shit like that. Okay, I know what I'm talking about. So what I ask is, if you watch a video or a live stream, because I'm not going to say share YouTube shorts, you don't have to do that, but if you find a video that you like or that you learn from, whether it be a video or a live stream, all that I ask between now and going forward, share the videos with your friends. Most of you have trading friends or trading groups or whatever, okay? All that I ask is that you share the videos if you get value. Don't just share every fucking video. Don't do that. But if you watch a video and you're like, yeah, John, the easiest trades I'll ever take, that's a pretty good video, share it with a friend. And just say, hey, watch this video. Let them get some sauce. Let them get some sauce. So that way, okay, it's mutually beneficial, right? The YouTube channel grows, I get more views, we might get more members. And also, people are getting value because they're learning from the YouTube, right? So everybody wins. You don't have to put a gun to their head and say, hey, buy a fucking membership, you know? You don't even have to mention memberships. I would actually tell you to leave that out. Don't even tell them there's memberships. Just be like, hey, there's a free playlist. There's a bunch of videos. You know, he might cuss a little bit sometimes, but if you can look past that, you know, you can get some value. And that's all that I ask. It's free for you to do. Just share it with a friend who's into trading. So, because, you know, we got to get this channel up, baby. We got to get to 10K. We're almost at 8. We're at like 7,800 or something like that. So we're almost at 8. And once we get to 8, it's only like less than 1,000 and I'll surpass what's on my Instagram. So that's it. Just share the videos if you get value. That's all. I almost feel like 1 minute chart. There's an imbalance right there. There's some lows right here. There's some. Yeah, so I would put here, I'll end it with this. I'd put an alert down here for Dow in case we run to these low resistant lows. For 40,850, nice 50 level right there. I would put an alert there. For NQ, 19,743. I'd put an alert there. If we go higher, we go higher, dude. Like, again, I don't know what we're going to do. It seems reasonable, but I'm not sure. Yo, I'm still live on YouTube, but no, you're good. Did you have something?
Tomorrow we should stream together. I'm gonna blast this account. I'm only like 1,000 away.
Can you guys hear that, chat? I'm on the phone with Ricky. I don't know because I got the mic set up to where it only picks up certain noise. I don't know if they can hear him or not. Chat, can you hear Ricky on the phone?
We need this 19,981 blast.
He's looking for 19,981. He's looking for a new high of day.
Yeah, because we bought that W pattern sweep under 19.8, and so we're wanting it to exit that range. But I don't know. It's kind of scary right now.
Like I told the stream already, I think we're going to get volatility for the rest of the day.
Yeah, those sweep positions I was telling you about, if we get this top, blown off, we can partial some of those from those lower positions, and then these intraday trades, we're basically hitting TP as soon as it takes the top, like 19,981 3/4.
Yeah, and 20,000 is right above our current high of the day too.
Yeah, but you know how they are. They might go right under it and then diminish our profit. So we don't know. Like right now, it's still looking kind of crazy here at 19.9, but
yeah,
we'll see how we finish here. I'm just gonna watch that power hour, but yeah, I'm gonna tap back in.
Yeah, I'm about to end the stream. But yeah, I'll call you in a bit. All right. So, I mean, it's only been 10 minutes. We have a little bit of volatility. We actually got more volatility this morning. So, but yeah, just wait. I think we'll still see a little bit more volatility between now and the rest of the day. So, Edgar, you're fucking done. You're banned. Edgar is done. SMS community and network marketing company should never be in the same sentence. Never, dude. Never, never, never. That's blasphemy around here, Edgar. That is blasphemy. Blasphemy. So anyway, that'll be it for today, guys. I gave you some things to look for, some things to watch out for. Either we get them or we don't. But I'm going to take the day. There's some lesson plans that I got for you guys. So I'm going to continue with that, writing all that out, putting all that out on the paper. And then, yeah, because I can't stay in here, bro. I'm dying. So I'll post the YouTube short in a couple minutes so you guys can watch that. And then, yeah, just share the playlist, share whatever videos you get value out of. Shout out to Jonas, the newest member of the SMS community. Make sure to join the Discord. And y'all be good, man. We'll be here same time, same place on Friday the 23rd. The next market review will be tomorrow on Thursday. Okay? So don't do anything stupid. And I'll see you then.
unload the trunk.